Welcome to Viper. Thank you for taking an interest in Viper Baitboats. We have 3 boats in our range. We are the major manufacturer of bait boats, and I'll go through our range with you right now. This is the Icon. This is our smallest range of the boat. This is really for English waters, small or even large waters, and they're very easy to use. You've got an on-off switch here, which turns on the motor, and you also got lights which go off and on for day and night use. You also got a very simple handset, which the arrow comes up. This drives you forward and reverse, and this goes left and right. And it's a very unique little button where this will drop the bait, so there's no mistake of dropping your bait in the water where you don't want to. The battery holder is very easy to use. The battery goes in there, which is a 12 volt 7 amp battery, which you get free with a boat. You also get a battery meter, so there's no need for your boat to get stuck in the water. Also with the Icon, you get a free bag, and all the charges you get free with this boat. So a very good value boat for the angler to buy, who could be his first purchase. Well, now we come to the MARKFREE. As you can see, it's a bit dirty because this is my favourite boat to use. It's a very universal boat, and I'll go through all the different features this boat's got. So we start at the front of the boat, and you can see you've got LED lights, and this is absolutely perfect to put up against snags or islands. So it's very useful. Underneath, every boat has facility to have a fish finder fitted, and we start from the basic range right to the expensive range. It depends what type of fish finder you want fitted to your boat. Exactly the same battery hopper as the Icon. We also have the battery meter, exactly the same as the Icon. And as you can see, this is the aerial for the fish finder, and again these come in different types of aerial, depends how much money you want to pay for the boat. We come to the hopper. This is very similar to the Icon, but holds 1.5 kilo more. We also have a top for the boat, which is exactly the same as the Icon. This stops the old ducks taking the bait from your boat when they're educated. Now on a lot of lakes we find ducks very keen to take your bait. It's also very good to use PVA in wet weather. We now come to the back of the boat. Where this one is different from the Icon, you can actually have a solar panel fitted to the back, so you charge that battery up while you're on the bank. You also have exactly the same on and off switch, and on the solar panel you've got an off and on to stop overcharging. As you can see, the Viper is a very good boat, and is very good for all types of waters in England and abroad. Now we come to the handset. First thing you need to do is pull the aerial up. What I find is best to do there is don't pull it up 100%, just put it 90, because if you do go out of range, you've got that little bit, just put it up and you'll get the boat back into the signal. So you've got the on and off button here, which you turn on, and you also got 4 little controls here, which you must really make sure are in the middle, because if you turn them to the left or right, you will lose the signal on your boat. Now we've got left and right switches here, and these control the boat. So you've got upwards to go forward and downwards for reverse. And to turn the boat left or right, you just turn each one left or right, and you can be able to steer the boat. Also on this handset, you've got the light switch. So on the left hand side, this turns the lights off and on, and to drop your bait, this is a key one, so drop it left and right. So just remember, when you're steering the boat, it's left and up. Otherwise, if you put it left or right, you will accidentally drop the bait. 2 lights in the middle here, the 2 LEDs, I'll tell you what your battery life is like in a handset. So if it's just red, you need to replace your batteries. If you've got red and green, you're safe to use your boat. And now we come to the Euro Viper. This is our biggest boat in our range. What's different between this boat and the others, you've got 2 batteries, 2 bait hoppers. The reason we've got 2 batteries is you've got a jet on each one, and it controls each side. And because of this, this is ideal for large waters. As you can see, it's got a very large hull. So it really copes with large waters and in very windy conditions as well. The same as the MARKFREE, we've got the LED lights, we also have the battery meter, and you also have the facility to have a fish finder fitted. Also on the back you've got an on-off switch, and you also got an on-off switch for the solar panel. So now we come to the hoppers. these hold 7 kilo of bait. You've got a front and a back, and I will just show you how this control on a handset. We just pull up the arrow, exactly the same as the MARKFREE. You turn on the handset, and on this side, the right hand side, this can drop your bait. So you put it left, and it drops the back. Put it right, and it drops the front. And you also can see the LEDs flash 3 times, so you know when the bait has been dropped. And now we come to the Viper accessories. All our boats come with 3 bags. Now the Gyro Viper and the MARKFREE Viper comes in this type bag. Double zip, rolls back. As you can see, the boat fits in there very nicely. It's got 2 pockets for batteries. So that's the Gyro and the MARKFREE. Now we come to the Icon. The Icon bag is different from the other 2. This is a rucksack bag. We've got the front pocket here, which carries your handset. The main compartment carries the boat. And it's got 2 little pockets here for little accessories. As you can see, it's easy to carry on your back, or you've got a handle if you want to carry it in that way. We now move on to the batteries. We do spare batteries. We've got the 7 amp 12 volt, and we've got the 12 volt 9 amp. Now each boat comes with 3 7 amp batteries, and the Gyro comes with the 9 amp batteries. With batteries, you have to keep them in good condition, so make sure you don't put them on concrete floors, and make sure they're not kept too cool, and that will keep the batteries in good condition. Also make sure they're always kept fully charged as you can. And on the bank, what we can do, we've got a solar panel. And see, this is a double solar panel, and this is a 13 amp, and you see you've got a wire here, and this will charge your batteries. It's got blue LED flashing, and that will tell you when the solar panel is charging, but it's like with all solar panels, the brighter the weather, the quicker the batteries charge, and obviously if it's lower, then it takes longer to do. So that's the solar panel. And now we come to the fish finders. On the MARKFREE and the Gyro, you can have these fitted, or you can also buy these fish finders already fitted to our boats. Now the SmartCast Hummingbird fish finder are well known, they're very reliable and show lots of different features on the screen. As you can see the bottom, and you can see gravel bars, weed on the bottom. It also shows you the depth and also the temperature where the boat's travelling across the water. So it's not the water temperature, it's the temperature where the boat is going across the water. It also shows you fish, 3 types of fish it will show. It shows large, small and medium fish. And there's different controls you've got on the fish finder. You've got a contrast, you also have a backlight, you also have a sensitivity, so if the water is coloured or clear, you adjust the sensitivity on the fish finder. A very, very useful tool. So the fish finders are fitted at Viper directly, or as I said before, you can have them on the boat already fitted. Also with the fish finders, we do different types of aerials, and this will give you different types of distance that you want to take your boat out. So the more you pay for the aerial, obviously you go further with the range with the fish finder. So that's our fish finders.